Top 3 plant-based proteins for arthritis relief. Naturally soothe pain and inflammation. If you've been living with arthritis, chances are you've got a cabinet full of pills. But here's what most people don't talk about. There are powerful natural ways to ease that pain, starting right in your own kitchen. Arthritis isn't just painful, it's draining. The aching joints, the stiffness when you wake up, the way it keeps you from enjoying the little things you used to love, it all adds up. And if you've ever been told to just learn to live with it, I want you to know, there's more you can do. What you eat matters. Some foods can actually make your inflammation worse, but others can help reduce it and relieve the pain. Today I'm going to share 3 plant-based proteins that aren't just healthy. They're scientifically backed to support your joints, reduce swelling, and help you feel more like yourself again. These aren't magic pills or pricey supplements, they're real affordable foods you can find at any grocery store. So if you're ready to move from just coping to actually feeling better, let's get into it. Duck 1. Lentils. Let's start with lentils. I get it. They're not trendy or flashy. You're not seeing lentils all over social media. But if you're dealing with arthritis, or if someone close to you is, this humble legume might be exactly what you need. Lentils are loaded with protein, which your body needs to rebuild tissue and support muscles, especially the ones that take pressure off your joints. The problem is, many common protein sources like red meat can actually increase inflammation. That's the last thing you want. Lentils, on the other hand, provide clean plant-based protein that supports your body without triggering more pain. But that's just the beginning. Lentils are also rich in magnesium, a mineral most people don't get enough of, especially as they age. Magnesium acts like a natural muscle relaxant. It helps ease joint stiffness, soothe tension, and may even calm nerve pain. Ever had one of those mornings where your joints just won't loosen up, no matter how much you stretch? Magnesium might be what you're missing. Lentils also contain a good amount of potassium. You don't usually hear potassium mentioned in arthritis conversations, but it's more important than you'd think. Potassium helps your body flush out excess sodium, which is a major cause of water retention, bloating, and joint swelling. So if your hands or knees feel puffy, potassium-rich foods like lentils can help bring that swelling down, naturally. And less swelling means less pain. And let's not forget fiber. You might wonder what fiber has to do with arthritis. Well, here's the deal. High blood sugar spikes can worsen inflammation. Fiber helps stabilize your blood sugar levels, preventing those spikes and crashes that lead to more joint pain. In short, lentils are an inflammation-fighting powerhouse, and they're inexpensive, easy to cook, and packed with benefits. When your blood sugar spikes, your body reacts by releasing inflammatory chemicals, which leads to more joint pain, stiffness, and discomfort. But fiber helps slow down how your body absorbs sugar, which keeps your blood sugar more stable throughout the day. So when you eat fiber-rich foods like lentils, you're not just feeding yourself better. You're protecting your joints and giving your body steady, balanced energy. And let's not forget about folate, also known as vitamin B9. It doesn't get a lot of attention, but it plays a big role in reducing inflammation. High levels of homocysteine, a type of amino acid in the blood, have been linked to joint pain, and folate helps lower those levels. The good news, lentils are packed with folate. Eating them regularly can quietly support your body in a big way over time. Now you might be wondering, this all sounds great, but how do I actually eat lentils? The short answer, any way you want. Lentils are incredibly versatile and super easy to work with, even if you're not into cooking. Toss them into soups and stews for a hearty boost. Make a flavorful lentil curry with garlic, onions, and your favorite spices. Chill them for a refreshing salad with chopped veggies and olive oil. You can even use them as a filling for tacos, wraps, or homemade veggie burgers. Lentils soak up flavor like a sponge. Whether you like things savory, spicy, or even a little sweet, they'll fit right in. And here's the best part, no soaking required. Unlike other legumes, lentils cook fast. Just rinse them, simmer in water or broth for 20 to 30 minutes, and you're done. They're also easy on the stomach, no heaviness or bloating afterward. Want to take it up a notch? Try pairing lentils with other anti-inflammatory foods, a handful of spinach or kale, a sprinkle of turmeric, a dash of black pepper, or a squeeze of lemon juice. These combos aren't just tasty, They're powerful. You're not just eating well, you're giving your body real tools to fight inflammation and pain. And remember, small steps add up. You don't need to overhaul your diet overnight. Just start by adding lentils to your meals a couple of times a week. It's a simple, affordable shift that can make a real difference. Sometimes, the foods we overlook are the ones that help us most. So next time you're at the grocery store, grab a bag of lentils. Try them in a new recipe, see how your body responds. Because when it comes to managing arthritis naturally, lentils aren't just filling your plate. They're helping you reclaim your strength, reduce inflammation, and take back control, one meal at a time. Number 2. Chickpeas. Next up, chickpeas. These little legumes might not get a lot of spotlight outside of hummus or the occasional salad, but when it comes to arthritis relief, they're seriously underrated. Chickpeas are more than just a trendy topping. They're packed with nutrients that can help reduce inflammation, ease joint pain, and support your body in a way that feels natural and sustainable. Once you see what they can do, you'll never look at them the same way again. Just like lentils, chickpeas are an excellent source of plant-based protein. If you're cutting back on red meat to avoid saturated fat and inflammation, chickpeas are a great alternative. This kind of protein helps maintain and repair muscle, which is key if you're dealing with arthritis. Why? Because the stronger your muscles are, the better they can support your joints. That means less pressure, less strain, and less pain. And since chickpeas are plant-based, they support your health without triggering more inflammation. But what really makes chickpeas special is their polyphenol content. It's a scientific-sounding word, but here's what matters. Polyphenols are natural antioxidants. They help your body fight off oxidative stress caused by free radicals, unstable molecules that damage your cells and trigger inflammation. If you're living with arthritis, your body is likely dealing with this kind of stress every day. Chickpeas help protect your cells, reduce inflammation, and give your joints a little shield of defense every time you eat them. That's not all. Chickpeas also contain vitamin C, which is essential for collagen production. Collagen acts like cushioning between your joints, helping them move smoothly and without pain. Without enough collagen, that cushioning starts to wear down, and that's when joints start to feel stiff and sore. Vitamin C helps your body rebuild that protective tissue. So you're not just masking the pain, you're helping your joints repair themselves from the inside. And just like lentils, chickpeas bring plenty of magnesium to the table, one of the most overlooked minerals when it comes to arthritis support. Magnesium relaxes your muscles, calms the nervous system, and supports your bones. When your muscles are tight or tense, your joints take on more stress. Magnesium helps release that tension, which gives your joints a break. It also supports better sleep, which if you deal with chronic pain, you know is a big deal. Rested muscles and relaxed joints mean less pain overall. We also have to talk about fiber. Chickpeas are full of it, and fiber does more than just help with digestion. It keeps your blood sugar stable, which is incredibly important if you're managing inflammation. Spikes in blood sugar from refined carbs or sugary foods can trigger inflammatory responses in your body. Chickpeas help prevent those spikes, which means less inflammation and less pain. Chickpeas don't just help keep your blood sugar steady, they actually slow down how sugar is absorbed into your bloodstream. That means fewer spikes, less inflammation, and more stable energy throughout the day. And when your blood sugar is balanced, your joints are a lot less likely to flare up with pain and stiffness. Now here's where it gets fun. Chickpeas are incredibly versatile. Sure, you probably know them from hummus, creamy, delicious, and perfect with veggies or whole grain crackers. But there's so much more you can do. Try roasting them with olive oil and your favorite spices for a crunchy, savory snack that totally beats chips. Toss them into salads for a little protein boost. Add them to soups, stews, or stir-fries. And if you're really looking to level up your anti-inflammatory game, cook them with colorful veggies and a sprinkle of turmeric. Another joint-friendly powerhouse. Chickpeas also shine in curries, grain bowls, and wraps. Pair them with quinoa, spinach, avocado, or sweet potato, and you've got a nutrient-packed meal that tastes amazing and helps your joints feel better. Their mild flavor makes them perfect for absorbing whatever seasoning or sauce you throw at them. So get creative. And yes, chickpeas even work in baking. Chickpea flour is a great gluten-free alternative for breads, pancakes, and even cookies. You can blend whole chickpeas into brownie batter or mash them into homemade veggie burgers. They're filling, fiber-rich, and help you stay satisfied longer. Great for managing weight alongside arthritis symptoms. Another big win? Chickpeas are affordable and easy to find. You don't need to hit up a fancy health food store. Grab them dried in bulk or stock up on canned. Just make sure to rinse canned chickpeas well to cut the extra sodium. Cooking dried chickpeas takes a little more time, but it's budget-friendly and simple to do. So how often should you be eating chickpeas? Start with a few meals a week and see how you feel. Many people enjoy them daily, and that's totally fine as long as your body's happy. With regular intake, you'll start noticing the benefits. Less inflammation, more stable energy, and a digestive system that actually thanks you. Living with arthritis can feel like your body's constantly working against you, but chickpeas are a powerful reminder that healing doesn't always come from a bottle. Sometimes it comes from a humble little legume in your pantry. Every time you add them to your plate, you're taking one more step toward feeling better, naturally, affordably, and deliciously. So the next time you're meal planning or grocery shopping, remember this. Those simple chickpeas are doing serious work. They're not just food, they're fuel for your joints, your energy, and your overall health. Go ahead and make them a regular part of your routine. Your body and your taste buds will thank you. Tofu might not look like much, but don't let that fool you. It's packed with powerful benefits for your joints and overall health. It's made from soybeans, which are one of the rare plant-based sources of complete protein. That means tofu gives you all 9 essential amino acids your body needs to build and repair tissues. And when you're dealing with arthritis, that matters. Your joints, muscles, and bones all rely on protein to stay strong and functional, especially as you age. The stronger your muscles, the better they support your joints, and the less stress and pain you feel day to day. Tofu delivers that support in a clean, plant-powered way, without the inflammatory effects that some animal proteins can bring. But tofu's benefits go way beyond just protein. Let's talk about omega-3 fatty acids, those healthy fats known for heart health. They're also amazing for your joints because they help lower inflammation. They work by reducing the body's production of inflammatory chemicals, which means less swelling, less stiffness, and less pain. Most people think you have to eat fish to get omega-3s, but tofu is one of the few plant-based options that offers them. So if you're avoiding seafood or just leaning more plant-based, tofu is a smart way to get those anti-inflammatory benefits naturally. And here's another reason to love tofu: calcium. You probably already know calcium is essential for strong bones. But with arthritis, especially osteoarthritis, it's not just about the joints. Your bones need to stay strong and stable too. When your bones are in good shape, they provide better support, which helps relieve pressure on your joints. Tofu is an excellent dairy-free source of calcium, especially helpful if you're lactose intolerant or avoiding dairy to cut down on inflammation. Even better, many tofu brands are fortified with vitamin D, which works with calcium to boost absorption and build stronger bones. But vitamin D does more than that. It also helps regulate your immune system and inflammation levels. And here's the thing, a lot of people, especially as they get older, are low on vitamin D without realizing it. That deficiency can quietly worsen arthritis symptoms. Getting a little extra from tofu is a simple and effective way to give your body the support it needs. And we can't skip the isoflavones, natural plant compounds in soy that act a bit like estrogen. That might sound concerning, but don't worry, these compounds are balanced and beneficial. In fact, research suggests that isoflavones may help reduce inflammation, ease joint pain, and improve flexibility, especially in people with rheumatoid arthritis. They're not a magic cure, but they're part of why tofu can be such a powerful ally in managing arthritis naturally. Now, if you're thinking, okay, but isn't tofu bland? You're not wrong. On its own, tofu doesn't have much flavor, but that's exactly what makes it so versatile. It absorbs whatever flavors you cook it with: garlic, ginger, soy sauce, chili, lemon, you name it. You can stir-fry it, bake it, grill it, or pan-sear it until it's golden and crispy. Toss it into a curry, marinate it in your favorite sauce, or crumble it into tacos or scrambles. The options are endless, and once you get the hang of it, tofu might just become one of your favorite go-to ingredients. The bottom line, tofu is more than just a meat substitute. It's a nutrient-dense, anti-inflammatory food that can help support your joints, muscles, and bones from the inside out. Add it to your meals a couple times a week and see how your body responds. It's a simple change, but one that can make a real difference over time. If you're new to tofu, start with extra firm tofu. It holds its shape well and is easy to work with, Just press out the excess water, let it marinate for about an hour, and you're good to go. That marinade helps it soak up flavor like a sponge. After that, you can throw it into a veggie stir-fry, a curry, a grain bowl, or even slice it into a wrap. Bake it until crispy, pan-sear it, or toss it in your favorite sauce. It's flexible, forgiving, and fits into pretty much any meal. Prefer something creamier? Try silken tofu. It has a smooth, custard-like texture that blends beautifully into smoothies, soups, dips, and even desserts. You can use it to make creamy sauces, dairy-free puddings, or even swap it in for cream in recipes to cut down on saturated fat. And the best part? You get all that anti-inflammatory power without even noticing it's there. Tofu is also budget-friendly and easy to find. You don't need to hit up a specialty health store. Most regular grocery stores carry several types of tofu, from silken to extra firm, and unopened tofu has a decent shelf life, which makes it a great staple to keep on hand for quick, nourishing meals. So how often should you eat it? If you're not allergic to soy and your body handles it well, try including tofu a few times a week. Pair it with other anti-inflammatory powerhouses, like turmeric, leafy greens, or whole grains like quinoa or brown rice. And you're giving your body the full spectrum of nutrients it needs to fight inflammation and feel better from the inside out. Look, living with arthritis isn't easy. The pain, the stiffness, the way it slows you down, it can feel frustrating and never-ending. But small, consistent choices can lead to real progress. Adding foods like tofu to your meals is one of those choices. It's not about being perfect. It's about making simple, sustainable changes that actually help you feel better. And tofu, humble as it might seem, is a game-changer when it comes to joint support and natural relief. Whether you're new to plant-based eating or have been on this path for a while, give tofu a try. Play around with recipes, make it yours, because sometimes the best medicine isn't in a bottle, it's right there in your kitchen. So let's wrap it up. If you're living with arthritis, remember these top 3 plant-based proteins: lentils, chickpeas, and tofu. They're nutrient-dense, anti-inflammatory, and incredibly easy to work into your everyday meals. No fancy supplements, no extreme diets, just real food that supports your body in powerful ways. Try adding one of them to your meals this week and pay attention to how your joints feel. You might be surprised by how much difference a small change can make. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button. It really helps the channel. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new video. I'd love to hear from you too. Drop a comment below and let me know your favorite way to use tofu or what plant-based foods help you manage arthritis. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.